tail is trippy. Yeah, what? We are paying special attention to the sun, Venus, their interactions and reactions together. And we're going to keep an eye out for this low solar activity that professional science keeps talking about. I love you, space weather. You do a fine job and bring us the greatest gallery of space weather photographs out there. But you keep running your mouth about how solar activity is low. Well, I'm here to tell you, see not the sun with your calculator, but look at it with your actual eyes. See those daggers sticking out, the lightsabers, the solar spears, the giant solar pillars, the wings, the claws, the mandibles. Stay cool. This is a THORnews presentation. THORnews presents... You're right, sir.
Slow your rotation, stellar fool.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Hit the button, baby.
Party dance time.
I know. Oh, look. We're looking at random images from the Core 2 satellite computer thingy. We are following the continuing adventures of Venus and the Sun. They are being friendly, frolicky, and frisky. And Venus looks like a friggin' unicorn with wings, if a single pole was a wing. I try to tell people that Venus is fascinating because Venus is fascinating. And not only is she fascinating, she's probably filled with more mystery than any other planet out there, which is kind of weird since she's right next door to us and Earth's twin. For some reason, professional science is just not that interested in her. But lucky for you, I am. We've had our eye on Venus the last week or two because her tail has been doing some strange and amazing things. It's true. Real science there. Check it out. The strongest part of sun science is observation. You can stick the sun in your calculator, buddy, but you're not doing a whole lot of good. If we watch, we can see that, wow, Venus has a tail. Did your calculator detect that? Wow, Venus has wings. Did your calculator detect that? Wow, Venus is creating some eye atop the pyramid. Did your Illuminati calculator detect that? I bet it did. And it almost looks like the sun, baby, is interacting with Venus, which is kind of interesting. Whoa. Wow, now Venus has a unicorn horn and a tail. So yeah, Venus now has 2 legs. 1, 2. Count them. Venus is looking a little leggy. Oh, where'd the sun go? And then brightness. Oh, baby. So I don't know what's going on. Venus is weird. We know so little about it. And look, as her tail grows. Venus got a lot of junk in the trunk, and that junk appears to be sacred geometry. Planetary physics are weird. Now Venus casts a shadow the wrong way. Venus is getting the love from the light and the darkness. Do you see that? That's weird. Venus, you vex me so. And if you notice, the bottom of the tail, Venus has a moon. Now the moon is gone. I think your occulting disc is broken, bro. Pretty sure JPL invented the occulting disc. It was a JPL L. Ron Hubbard collaboration. Wow, that beam of light has been straight on Venus's head the whole time. Are you looking at this, people? And now Venus's wings grow. Because the best way to get her excited is through her head. Yeah. Look at that chunk of something flying by. And now we just went all dark in the matter of moments. And look at that giant cannon of light. The sun has darkened itself to put a spotlight on Venus, and Venus has responded in kind by growing a giant tail, beautiful wings, and ditching its unicorn horn of purity. Because these 2 ladies are getting funky tonight. Yeah, so the planet, wow, Venus. Just wow, baby. Oh, baby. Okay, so the thing I'm confused most about. Oh, well, wow. Yeah, that's interesting. Why is Venus's tail down and away and behind? Venus looks like it's trying to fly away. But why would Venus's tail be down? This don't make no dang sense. My sacred geometry calculator must be broken. Whoa. That is a whole nearby solar system filled with charged particles and radical ions. Wait, is that a thing? Yeah, Venus, what are you doing? You're making my brain hurt, Venus. Seriously, you're not supposed to be doing any of this. You said you'd be normal on planet like... Wow, Venus. How am I the only person that noticed that Venus turned into a giant sword? My scientific observation skills are supreme. You don't see Neil Tyson DeGrassi bringing you Venus as his giant sword, do you? No. Can't even get him to talk about it, huh? If he did, he'd probably just go, solar activity is low. Technically, it looks like the sun is still putting a spotlight on Venus. Welcome to the wild, wild world of solar physics. Whoa. Looks like the world ended there. But it did not. And Venus's tail is long. Can somebody calculate that in arc seconds for me? My arc second calculator is broken. It's solar powered, but I don't want to go outside. That's wild. I still don't get why Venus's tail is down and away. Some professional Yahoo will probably say it's lens flare. It's Venetian swamp gas in lens artifact form. Ooh, Venus, you're so strange. You tease. Ooh, whoa. Looked like the sun was having a moment. Yeah, the occulting disc is having a hard time covering the sun, baby. Who could blame it? We need some new satellites up there, gentlemen. But you know that, don't you? Oh, hi. The occulting disc sure is acting funny. That's what she said. I'm stupid.
Venus shoot ray guns, Earth shooting ray guns, some baby shoot ray guns. That's crazy. Venus ray guns.
But remember, looking at this, solar activity is low. The sun is not interacting or reacting to many things around her in her solar system, in her heliosphere. Wait, that don't make no sense. It looks like Mother Sun is doing a lot of house cleaning, if you know what I'm saying. Strange days indeed. See what's going on with Venus? It's like a pyramid. And a straight line. Is that Venus's tail? Is Venus a comet, like I've talked about again and again and again and again? Oh, you tell me. I promise you, I'll get sexy again. Look at the camera. Shake, 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 shake it. Now, was the camera shaking or was the sun? I think maybe a little bit of both, if you know what I mean. And Venus is making like a teepee at space. Is that legal? Now the sun looks like a phoenix with its wings and its tail. This is a tail of Venus's tail. Yeah, the tail is trippy. Yeah, what? We are paying special attention to the sun, Venus, their interactions and reactions together. And we're going to keep an eye out for this low solar activity that professional science keeps talking about. I love you, space weather. You do a fine job and bring us the greatest gallery of space weather photographs out there. But you keep running your mouth about how solar activity is low. Well, I'm here to tell you, see not the sun with your calculator, but look at it with your actual eyes. See those daggers sticking out, the lightsabers, the solar spears, the giant solar pillars, the wings, the claws, the mandibles. Stay cool. This is a THORnews presentation. THORnews presents... You're right, sir.
Slow your rotation, stellar fool.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Hit the button.